Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the Sangean DT-180. It's an AM, FM stereo digital headset radio. You can find this selling on Amazon USA for right around $36. Pretty awesome. During this video, I'm going to perform a daytime AM band scan in the Chicagoland area. Here we can pick up. It's been a few years since I've had this radio out. And it's neat. I like it. It's probably one of the best headset radios you can find. And it's nice and compact. First we'll go over features. Second I'll do a size comparison. And third we'll start cruising the daytime band. So here we are with the Sangean DT-180. As I said, it's very compact. Pretty nice. You can see you got a clock on there. Beautiful thing. Feature-wise, we've got a button here on the left. This is our power button and band button. So you short press to turn it on, long press to turn it off. If you long press while you're turning it on, you can disable the 90-minute sleep function. The auto-off function, I mean. That's pretty nice. And and you cycle the bands with that, and I'll show you how that works. Over here, we got a nice sharp display. Again, with the clock showing, and when it's on, it'll have frequency, and it'll show a signal strength indicator. Fun stuff. Got a metal placard that says Sangean on there, raised. I don't know if they still do that on this model or not. This is about 5 years old, I think. That's pretty cool how they got it raised up. We got 4 buttons here on the front. We have a DBB button that says step, so this is your dynamic bass boost and step function. Step allows you to change the stepping on FM from 100 kilohertz to 50 kilohertz for fine tuning. That's important because we have actually a Chicago station that's 87.75, and you can actually tune it directly with that because you got that 50 kilohertz step. Awesome. Also, of course, changes your medium wave from 9 kilohertz to 10 kilohertz if you're traveling. Down here we have a stereo and clock set button, so you can change from FM stereo to FM mono if your signal is kind of failing and you want to listen to what's being broadcast. Hit this, turn the stereo off, you get usually better reception by narrowing the signal. Time set. Now we have our tuning up and down buttons, very simple. You can incremental tune by tapping them. You can seek browse by press and let go. And then you can, of course, continuous tune by pressing and holding, and it goes a little quicker through the band without stopping until you let go. I like that feature. DT-180 in orange in the bottom. Sweet. Right hand side of the radio, we got a rocker switch. We got volume control up, down. Very simple. Top of the radio, we got our headphone jack for FM stereo listening. And we're going to be hooking our radio. We have a GPX radio behind me there for audio. And up on top here, we have 5 preset buttons, which I think is cool. So you get to 5 really quick. So on FM, you get 10. And on AM, you only get 5. So they broke it down to 2 FM bands, 1 AM band. And that's how they have it structured. Going to the back of the radio, we have a lock feature to lock the radio out. So if we flip that little switch over, we should have a lock key there saying any buttons we hit, it won't do anything. So you're carrying it in your pocket while you're listening to something, it won't change. We got a lanyard hook point there. And over here, let's see, a battery compartment. Our battery compartment, I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like this. So I got the DT-120 here in clear, so you kind of get a see-through of what this radio looks like on the inside. These are identical radios. As you can see, they are the same thing technically. So that is a cool thing indeed. So there you are. All right. So yeah, it's got 2 AAA batteries in that formation where positive is pointing down. And also, as you can see, the ferrite antenna is at the bottom of the radio, and it's 1.5 inches in length. That's what this will have. So, very cool. And I believe, yeah, this one does not have a clock. So this is a different model. So yeah, the DT-120, if you're looking at it, you think it's almost the same, but yeah, it's missing the clock function. If you like having a clock, then there you go. But if you don't want to wear the batteries down, that might be the one to pick. So yeah, it's set up. I think they have a white version of DT-120. They also have a white version of DT-180 as well. All right, cool. So let's do a size comparison on this. I think I went over features, covered most everything there. Yeah, I told you how to do power off. So let's go ahead and show you with a CC pocket. I think I'm going to have to bring this up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's a little guy. I like this. You know, having a headset radio is nice, especially if you use headphones quite a bit. I use wired headphones, of course, but here it is. Yeah, nice. And then we got, it comes with headphones too, by the way. We have CC Skywave, rocking it a little bigger. Definitely not a pocket radio, but a fun radio nonetheless. If you don't have that, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves Sangeans from Taiwan land. Ding, 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 ding. Whatever they do in Taiwan. But there you go. Iron Man. Yeah, Rocket. Sweet deal. Hello, my sweet radio is by Sangean. Woo. Okay, anyway, I have fun with that. So, this size compares. Let's go ahead and hook it up. Like I said, I got that radio behind here. We're going to hook up this is the line in. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and turn everything on. So, we turn on that speaker first. It's behind me here. It's plugged into AC. It works really well for this. So, I'm going to press and hold the power button to turn off the auto off. Yeah, so that auto off was right there. It had that 90-minute marker there. I'll show you. If you just turn it on normally, whoops, long press off. So if you short press on and let go, you got a 90-minute.
Thank the American people.
So here is our different bands. We've got FM1, FM2, and then AM. And then, of course, our 90-minute timer. I'll leave it on because, really, I'm not going to do this 90 minutes. Our battery life. Signal strength indicator on the top there, if you can see it. Kind of zoom in. And, of course, we got the band we're on and frequency. Pretty straightforward. All right, so let's have fun. Now, remember, the antenna's down here. We'll see what we can pick up. Volume control here. Nice. Bass boost kind of muddies the signal a little bit, so we won't use that. That'll probably be good at night, but not during the day. So this is 540. Let's see if we can pick this up by turning the radio to the north, so the bottom antenna is orientated to the north.
And that's why
Here we are.
There's very hard line on keeping oil prices higher because they depend on that for their economy.
Matt Randolph is our guest. He's known as Mr. Global. He is an oil and gas industry expert. Been in the field for...
So I'm adjusting the volume with the speaker. I hear a little hum. It's probably the transformer hum, since I'm using the AC. So yeah, the radio works out good. This is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, to the north. That's awesome. This is, I forgot how far away it is, Jackson, Wisconsin, but yeah, it's a left-wing station. You can hear it picks up like static when I'm touching the bottom where the antenna is at.
If Ukraine falls to Putin, then the United States is no longer...
1488. MyPillow.com, promo code MikeG. MyPillow.com, promo code MikeG, or call 800-928-6034. 800-928.
We'll zoom it on down to 560 WIND, Chicago.
Promo code MikeG.
Which is, one of the most beloved TV theme songs, and musically it's really weird.
Alright, so this is 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois. This is 150 miles to the south, and I probably should tell you, well, you saw the time, I think, but let's go ahead and just turn it off. Long press off. And current time is 10:41 Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA, and we're in the month of November 2024, to give you an idea. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this back up. I'm going to bring in the Turkey Advantage passive loop, and we're going to put it right next to where the antenna's at. See if we can't boost it.
That piece of music and sort of the story that it was telling and the way it set up that show. But then a few years later, he does Roots. He did the music for the TV miniseries Roots, which was one of the most, popular and important series of the 70s, and it meant that...
Here you go. Let's keep going. Oh, the wrong button. $5.90. Might be hearing a hint. Hard to say. It's a small antenna in there. Let's bring in the loop. Okay, I can hear it. Okay, let's keep going. Not picking up much there. Just a little bit, a hint of voice. Not much. 600?
My thoughts of the military. And thank you so much for sharing that with us today, because now, over the last
just off camera.
This year, that incredible story that so few have gotten to hear. Thank you so much.
Here's 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to the west.
Is war. His time in the Army, in the war, and Air Force, I'm sorry. She sent a book to me, and it's amazing. It's an amazing book.
Or do you wait? And you don't want to hold on to that inventory if you know that you won't.
Here's 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The supplies that we have is very limited that we keep on in-house, so we need to...
Related complications at the young age of 36 and was inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame in October 2022.
Get my hand away from that antenna. 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Entertainment news on the Black Information Network. Full Video facing yet another lawsuit. This time it's...
Or hello, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Marshall, Ray, Studs, everybody. Look, yesterday was more of a reason to really look at the Bears.
It's almost like a loudness at DBB. So yeah, you can see it's Memory 1 now. We're on WSCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs. 670. Memory 1 is your Memory 1 up here. So if I get lost, I can just tap these and go quickly to my favorite stations. And they're all my favorite locals.
They really don't care. You're looking for the we're fine, everything. Yeah, you getting it. They don't care.
A few times you could really, starting in the second quarter, I think you could hear the boos coming through the TV. Really? You don't always catch that on TV.
Here's 720 WGN Chicago. Now you can see here full strength. So how many bars is that? Like 7 or so? 8? I can't try to look their little screen here. But it's quite a few little bars there, so that's cool. So it's nice to have a little signal strength indicator on a little headset radio. It's awesome. They do such a great job. It's under $40. So yeah, definitely pick yourself up one or two. They're fun. All right.
With another emergency mortgage update and scam alert, I want to educate listeners.
Did I say WGN Chicago? I think I did.
On average, closing costs to refinance your home are approximately
That was Memory 2. That music there is 750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. That's Detroit, Michigan. We're not going to pick that up, but we could try. Here's a Turkey Advantage, bringing it in. Nothing. But that almost acts like a filter if you heard that. It sounds pretty good. Okay. Continuing on.
Start to cool down. Lows are around 44 degrees downtown, cooler in some of the far...
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago. You got old-time radio Monday through Friday. 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Midway, also 55 degrees in Aurora, 54 degrees along the lake.
Productive freedom for all. Over $95 million over the years. When you join Credo Mobile, you get...
So here's another left-wing station, WCPT 820, Willow Springs, Illinois. The reason why I mentioned left-wing is because there's probably like 4 total on the AM band. The rest is all right.
Bring your current phone and your current number. Just go to credomobile.com.
So we pick up Milwaukee. There we go.
And then here's the other thing, the role of men parenting is changing. It used to be primarily it was the mothers who were responsible for basically raising children and the whole notion of the whole section in fatherhood development package. They talk about men being to the point where you learn how to nurture your child, right?
floating around the air. It helps get rid of any odor. No filters to replace over and over again.
Here's 890 WLS Chicago, the big 89.
Boxes, trash cans, cigarette smoke, diapers, left-wing protesters. No match for the Eden Pure Thunderstorm. And right now, you can save
Can you guess that was right wing?
So, ever since I've been alive, anything with an S is Stefan, anything with PH of all vowels is still Stephen.
So this is 920 is what Big Badger. Trying to figure it out. WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Awesome.
First of all, 6 foot and a semi-hard 190. I was named after the biblical character.
Or a therapist or anything like that, but just in my own life experience, my understanding is that, especially with young girls,
930 WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois. Relevant radio.
They get confused about relationship.
Okay, we're rocking out on 940. Awesome. It's coming in clear. WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. The last couple times I've done band scans, it hasn't come in this nice. Cool. Getting a little bit of bleed over from 940. This is 950 NTD Chicago. Barely picking it up. I could probably use the loop, but running out of time, so I'm going to stop using the loop probably.
One of the beautiful things about life is that you have friends.
They didn't play black artists. And Rick James is kind of the famous example of the artist who had...
Here's WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, 72 miles to the northwest. That's northwest, west, north, south, east.
Michael on MTV. It's usually attributed to his record company saying, like, if you don't play this video, you know...
They brought in...
Tristan Wirfs was
brought in, yeah.
But
a great addition who MCL's playing, help him out there.
Yeah, great sound and radio. I mean, it's perfect. WMVP, Chicago, ESPN Radio, to the southeast.
Why? He was living right where he lived with the Bears.
Yeah.
It kind of is on the quarterback more often than not. So what I would say is Caleb, if he's hovering right around 9%, it's not a death sentence.
Yeah.
It can change.
Lat 3,49 za funt. Chleb Graham $1,69. Ketchup Tortex $1,99. Jabłka Michigan Fuji.
WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Kością $1,99 za funt. Zupa pomidor.
Barry, what are you working on right now?
More elections, digging into the, okay, let's chat about Latino men's vote. I waited a little while.
Here's WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin, to the north.
Very on point.
But it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, who is going to be the face of the Democratic Party?
Yep. Benton Harbor, Michigan. Just picking something up. Bring the loop in. We're just picking it up. It's about 100 miles to the east. Okay.
And they don't seek credit. They don't need the cameras there. They're just good people and get it done. It's a treat, man. By the way, Carl Taylor, big Jackal fan. Oh,
WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin, sports radio.
Well, look at old Joe. 80s and 90s. Yeah, I'll talk to him about that next time.
I don't know what they're saying. WNWI, Oakland, Illinois. I do know Brother Stairs recorded programs are on the station once in a while. Good old Brother Stair. Invading Chicagoland. 1110 WXCS Chicago. Hispanic station, I believe.
Do you
you know you need a new roof? Of course you do. For award-winning service and...
Everybody loves to replace roofs. 1130 WISM, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Remember, put a Klaus on your house.
iHeartRadio is your #1 app for the holidays. Just open the app and search.
A $600 Visa gift card. Or you could choose $2,500 in gift cards for you and $2,500.
Here's 1160, Hope for Your Life, Chicago Radio, WYLL, Chicago Radio, Christian Radio.
Get entered at 1160hope.com.
Hi, I'm Raul Reese. I invite you to listen to Somebody Loves You this afternoon at...
Rockin, 1180, WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois, the Q, or I like to call it the Squirrel. The Squirrel's on my radio. Yeah, little buddy. What's up, little buddy? Got your little nut. Actually, a fun station to listen to. I have like old school portables. I like to listen to it with it as well. Nice.
Fanático que hay en ti. Búscanos, TUDN Radio. Vivimos tu pasión.
KWRTO, Chicago, Illinois.
América y el Caribe está lleno de fútbol.
Muy lindo. Lo mejor es que defendió lo mejor.
1220 is WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois, East.
Pues para el futuro.
Centuries now, our brave military have been fighting while...
Here's 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin, Agro Station. I'll leave it on for a moment. I'm going to get some water. My throat has a frog in it.
Some today who believe that the right to express their freedom can include disrespecting our flag by kneeling, by turning away, by ignoring its presence, all the while forgetting that our flag is the picture, the symbol of our freedom. So let us all respect our flag. Let us never forget the unbelievable sacrifices made by our veterans. Let us...
Yeah, you know, there's a flag thing. This is Veterans Day, too. I forgot, yeah, today's Veterans Day. So 1230, yeah, respect the flag. I remember that being a thing. I don't know if you were my age, but when we were in school, we had flag, like, rules and stuff. I don't know if they were, like, laws. I don't think we ever really had flag laws, but there were rules, like, if it touched the ground, you couldn't fly it anymore. I remember that being a thing. So you never wanted to let the flag touch the ground. And that was one I remember, the biggest one. And of course, if it's dirty, soiled, or ripped, that you replace the flag. And then there's special ways to dispose of the flag. And I think your local, the guys around that do that. The Veterans Administration, not really, but you know what I'm talking about. Can't think of the name off the top of my head. I'll think of it later, probably. But, yeah, they take the flags and then they dispose of them properly and honorably. So that's cool. So, yeah, flag stuff that you wanted to know, right? Okay, so 1230. Now, some people don't know that. I don't know what they teach in school nowadays. Oh, there's call letters there. Okay. WSBC, Chicago. This is Milwaukee. Not getting it. Oh, there we go. See? Add noise. Volume was turned all the way up, DVB was on, and I could just make out country music. Hopefully the camera picked that up. I hope it did. The Herd on WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
Talks to Jared Halper on Republicans who flip the Senate will choose a majority leader.
WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin. You know, it's interesting. I'm on volume 30 on this thing. It's not distorting, which is fantastic.
Appointment. Recess appointments allow for the president to appoint cabinet members without Senator.
stress management, hormone balance, and mood. Make your health a priority this holiday season.
1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois, to the southwest.
Minimum of 10% off and up to $100 in free gifts with purchase.
$13.80 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. Okay, we got Gospel Radio on WGRB, Chicago.
About 150 today, but that is still less than half of the American target.
WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin.
President is the host.
Correct. We are on the road to ruin.
Something weird's going on here. Interesting. WRMN, Elgin, Illinois. I don't know if that's on purpose or what they're doing. Okay. Something weird.
Power on with the leader in connectivity, Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Learn how to get Comcast Business.
WROK, Rockford, Illinois, on 1440.
$59 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement.
Got a hint of WRLL, Cicero, Illinois, the real. I could just barely make that out. WJTI. Sounds good with the bass boost on. 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Now, of course, when you go outside, it's going to be much better. Okay, we're almost through. Not to be picking much at the top of the band here.
Listen to the John and Gordy Show weekdays right here on WMDX, sponsored by Furlough Mattress. Sleep better, dream bigger on a handcrafted, locally made mattress. Find them on Madison's east and west side or online at furlough.com.
WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
그런데 어느 날부터 하나님의 은혜를 잊어버리게 됐어요. 왜? 마음이 교만하게 돼.
This is WCGO, Evanston, Illinois, East.
살려면 항상
meeting our $3 million need last week. The silent saint, as through his example, his eternal care, and his powerful intercession, gained many graces for the church as a whole, for dioceses, for parish.
1640, Relevant Radio, WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
You and me. Today on the show, we're finding out more about this magnanimous saint. Jacksonville, not going to go with the Cincinnati at 4 and 6 as much as I love what Joe Burrow has done. The team defensively stinks. You're not going to pick anybody coming out of the East, so why not the Cardinals? Why not the Cardinals? You can't make an argument against it. Period, end of story.
Yeah, that lower tone does help bring out some of that faint voice from the static there on 1670 WOZN, The Zone, out of Madison, Wisconsin.
And make it to a Super Bowl. And one of the things that they had to obviously...
Very authentic.
Hey, Alexa, play WVON 6
1690 AM.
Getting WVON 1690 AM station from iHeartRadio.
Try it out for yourself. America is listening to WVON.
This report is brought to you by Blind.
So there's our last station, WBON, in Chicago. So yeah, the hum went away. It was definitely from the transformer. I was using batteries, but it takes C batteries, this little GPX radio. Let me see if I can show you. GPX logo, power, a little clock on it. There's the speaker. It's kind of like oval shaped. Yeah, if you search Todderbert GPX, you'll see the review of this thing. But it's pretty crummy radio, but it makes an excellent audio source for my headset radios. That's what I use it for whenever I demo these. So yeah, there we go. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn off the radio. Long press. Here's just showing the bands. So the cool thing is, yeah, you got your AM band and you got 2 FMs. The reason why you got 2 FMs is so you get 5 presets for the first one and an additional 5 presets for the second one. That's why they did that. So very cool. So let's go ahead and just power down, press and hold, and then we'll unplug it and do some final thoughts on the Sangean DT-180. So we're in 2024. This model's been out for a long time. And I don't know if a refresh is coming. I think there was an SG model that came out. That's a refresh tagline. I didn't buy it. I don't know. I think it was a different color. Maybe it was like brown or something. I don't know, guys. You know, oh, it's gray, I think. I think it's like a gray, like a D15 gray. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that D15 is another fingerprint magnet. This one's a fingerprint magnet. I hate it. That's why I got the clear. This was fun, but I forgot this doesn't have a clock. I actually like having a clock on my radio. I think that's nice. It's pretty handy. You know, clock on everything. Here, you just look at it. Oh, there's the time. It'd be cool if it could hit a button and show the time while the radio's on, but it doesn't have that. But yeah, there you go. You got the 2 different radios. Would I recommend one? Yeah, they're still a great radio. I mean, Sangean makes a great radio, guys. You didn't hear any birdie tones. Didn't hear any noise artifacts. Not a cheap radio. It's a premium radio, but it's worth the money. I mean, if you're going to spend $40, you're going to get something that's going to last and be of quality. Definitely go with one of these guys. I totally recommend it. Even the older, like DT-400W or the DT-200X. Fantastic radios. I'm surprised they still make them and offer them. They must have a good market, so yeah, definitely look at those as well. So there you are, the DT-180 during the daytime during Chicago. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. If you like the radio, give it a like. Rock on. 2, if you like Sangean radios and want to see more, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And 3, comment below what your thoughts are on the DT-180. Do you like its size? Do you like the clock? Do you like the AAA operation? Do you like the deep bass boost setup? Do you like the tuning steps where you can change them? Do you like the continuous tuning here? Turning stereo on and off is handy. What do you think about the preset buttons on top there? Just give me your general idea. Do you guys own one? Do you have one? Do you want one? That type of thing. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.